Good evening. Good evening. This is Elcia. Definitely let me know if the connection is okay. Let me know if the connection, the video or audio is coming through okay. I know yesterday we had some technical difficulties with Facebook. So my question for today is, what do you see? Right? So by that, like, what are you talking about, Elcia? Right? So, I mean, like, what do you see in your future? Right? So, do you see a minimum wage job? Do you see a good paying job? You know, quote unquote, good paying. I don't necessarily know what, people mean when they say good paying job, but I mean, if I had to take a guess, I would guess that people that they refer, I guess people maybe making what, $10 to $20 an hour. That's what people consider a good paying job. But whatever it is, right, a good paying job, or do you see, a professional job or an executive job, or do you see being a small business owner in your future, or do you see You are crazy. You are crazy. Or do you see being a big business owner in your future? Or do you see being a multiple successful business owner in your future, right? So no matter what you see, right, there's more to be seen, right? If you look closer, right? So no matter what we see, there's always something else to be seen if we take a closer look, right? So today is Wealth Wednesday and Wise Up Wednesday, right? So I hope that everybody on here sees wealth somewhere in their future. So no matter what level of life you choose to live, right, you can create a level of wealth to go with that life. And I know a lot of people do this, but do not be misled, right, by people who spend their time trying to look like they got it, right? Because in reality, most of them do not, right? They just think they do, right? And so all they may have, right, is just that, a look, right? So whether you work at McDonald's, you work at Walmart, you work at an insurance company, you work at a warehouse or fulfillment center, or you work at the hospital, or you own 1,000 billion-dollar businesses, right? No matter no matter what you do, right, you can create wealth with whatever level of work or you choose to do, right? Because the thing is, it's not about the amount of money you make, but more so about what you do with the money once you make it, right? And so say for instance, if you make $500 a week and somebody else over here may make $25,000 a week, right? But the caveat is, so on the surface, they look rich and, they look real wealthy, all this good stuff, right? On the surface. But the caveat is that person making $25,000 a week, they're just throwing their money away. They could be, over leveraged on bills, drowning in consumer debt. And what's consumer debt, right? So it's whatever people decide to throw away their money on that has no surface, or that has that has no substance, or that doesn't really have a purpose. It's not going to really benefit them, right? So whatever people decide to spend their money on, that's unnecessary, right? Whether it be shopping, fancy clothes, fancy shoes, lavish lifestyles, addictions, gambling, whatever they decide to spend their money on, right? But you, on the other hand, the one making $500 per week, right? You may, you choose to spend your money wisely, right? And your money, any money that is left over after all your bills and necessities are paid, you don't save it. You don't put it in the bank and save it. You don't save it in no 401k. You don't save it under the mattress or in a shoebox or nothing like that. But what you did with your money was you invested it, right? You invested it in something. And it could be anything that's gonna, be a good investment for you, right? Me personally, I love real estate. So let's say, for instance, if you invested your money in real estate, you maybe bought an investment property, and now, right, that property is worth more than what you paid for it, right? So in the end, who will be the wise one, right? Who will be the wealthy one, right? You, the one that may be making $500, $1,000 a week, $250 a week, $300 a week, whatever, right? But on the surface, it initially looked like the person making them $25,000 a week was the one who had it going on, right? So the point is to never limit yourself, right? Based on your thoughts of, lower paid employees or, struggling business owners' lack of ability to create and build wealth, right? So you just have to wise up, right? Like no matter what, good evening everybody, no matter what level you're at in life, you just have to wise up and use what you got. Use what you got. Yeah, it is assertive and it's very comfy, But yeah, you just have to use what you got and start with where you're at, right? Don't let where you're at or what you have or your thought and lack of what you think you have or how much what you have, what you think it can or can't do. Use what you have. Start with where you're at. And if you are working on a smaller budget, you just have to be more wise. That's the whole thing. So, and if any of these concepts, right, if any of these concepts you may not understand or want more information on, all you have to do, right, is connect and collaborate with somebody who lives and breathes these concepts every single day. Point blank, period. Like there's no excuse. Like I know a lot of these types of concepts we weren't taught in school, and maybe they weren't passed down to us, but the concepts are out there for our use, right? And so we just have to wise up. And if we don't know, get with somebody who does, right? And so today is Wealth and Wise Up Wednesday with Elcia. And so we must wise up, you guys. We must build wealth, right? I hope you guys enjoyed the information. I appreciate everybody for joining me. I appreciate Mr. Kendrick for the laughs. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody for joining, and definitely if you find value in any videos I do, any information I share, definitely feel free to share it on your timelines in groups you may be a part of, with your family, with your followers, with your friends, and connect with me if you have not on across social media, right? I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. And also I'm on Pinterest and Snapchat as well. And my name on all those platforms is Elcia Holmes. And also, if it's of interest to you or somebody you know, definitely connect with us on the Real Estate Investing and Freedom Club page. It's on all the social media platforms that I just named. And it is basically a community of real estate investors and entrepreneurs of different kinds, right? Coming together to collaborate, discuss topics that matter, things of substance, things that's going to elevate us and be beneficial to us in our lives, right? to our families. And we have support, encouragement, you know, and just a positive group of people. And we also have partnership opportunities, right? So if that's something of interest to you or somebody you know, definitely connect with us on that page as well, on all the different social media platforms. And again, that is the Real Estate Investing and Freedom Club. Definitely connect with me. And remember, we only get one life, right? There's no rewinds, there's no redos, there's no startovers, right? And so we have to make the absolute best that we can out of this one life we get. Right, because there's not another one that's going to come after it. So we got to make it happen on the first go round, right? I wish each and every one of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, much success and lots of wealth, health, and happiness, right? And if I can help any of you in any way, definitely feel free to reach out to me. And thanks again for joining, and hope you have a great night. Thank you. Remember to wise up, build wealth. Have a good one.